Hey guys, it's John from your John Hollywood, your host from All You Need to Know Radio. Wanted to thank you guys last night. Lots of crazy stuff happened. I did not get a chance to jump on here and thank you for making our show number one once again. Want to say thank you for that. Lots of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. Make sure you stay focused on yourself. Don't let anybody in your life that is not going to benefit you in some way. I mean, make sure that it goes both ways. And I'm learning that's a hard thing to do. But in any case, we're going to have a great show next week too. We actually did two shows this week. I did one at like 4:30 in the morning about Hillary Clinton, and then we did our show last night. Both shows are number one. I'm driving, so I cannot respond to everybody that's coming on here. So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. We've gained like 2,000 followers in the last 24 hours, and things like this does not go unnoticed. And I just want to make sure that everybody understands that we're humble about that. We have a great team here at All You Need to Know Radio. Changes are made sometimes. People leave, people come aboard. That's how life works. Sometimes it's very sad, and sometimes it's just necessary. So never feel like you're locked in a box. It's one thing about this country is that you have the right to make choices in your life. And sometimes they're hard choices. But the thing is that if choices were easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Sometimes you just have to look out for you guys. And sadly, that's where I am in my life right now, is that this is just really about me and my beautiful puppy, which now he's my teenager. He's 13 years old. But I wake up in this world and I do not recognize my country. I don't recognize my life. And it saddens me beyond belief. But I'm a fighter. I've always been a fighter. And always will be a fighter. And there's been many that have tried to compromise my life. There are people right now trying to do that. That's okay. If that's how their life, it benefits their life. But I'm trying to make sure this thing is even or whatever, so you're not getting a crooked me. I can't tell. See a lot of people on here saying hi, and I just remember I'm driving, so I can't say anything back. But man, the Trump rally last night was one of the most hateful and disrespectful things. I did not like the fact of seeing, we're moving on to politics if you haven't noticed, because this show is not about my personal life. It is, All You Need to Know Radio is about whatever I want it to be about. And that's why I call it All You Need to Know Radio, because I can talk about personal stuff, I can talk about politics, and I find the more personal and the more honest and the more direct I am with my listeners, they love me more. And it's hard sometimes. It's hard because people want so much from you. And then when you're there for people, that's awesome. And when you need people to be there for you, they're not. Be ready for that in life. I had a friend of mine that, I'm not going to name him, But him and his partner are having a hard time, and they were about to be evicted from their place. And he was all over in social media begging, literally begging on his knees for money. And I hadn't seen this guy or his partner in years. But my heart like broke for them because, you know, they're about to be evicted, and, you know, just see those kind of posts were very heartbreaking. So I gave him $250, and how they rewarded me is that they blocked me and they never paid me. And that's okay. I mean, you know, they need the money worse than I do, I guess. It's just a sad thing when people have to knock other people down to make themselves feel better. But that's okay. Life goes on, and I forgive both of them. I don't even really want the money anymore. Doesn't matter. They're not going to be my friends. And if they ever needed money ever again, I would never give it to them, because I'll loan you money as much as you pay me back. I'll give you money once. That was their once. And the disrespectful way they handled it, it's not anybody I want in my life. I am cleansing my life as we speak of people that are toxic. In some cases, it kind of feels good. In some cases, it's very heartbreaking. That's how life works. So let's move to politics, because last night Donald Trump gave one of the most hateful and dishonest speeches he's ever given in his life. If it could get any worse. Then I forgot, was he I forgot where he was. It doesn't matter. When the people were trying to leave the rally, and there were like 20,000 people there, I'm hearing. So that means there's 20,000 people that are still dumb as rocks out there. And I don't get what this president literally has to do. Even if he kills someone, like really literally right now, when he pulled our forces out of, where was it? There's so much going on. He pulled our forces out of somewhere, and I can't remember where it is right now. If you guys remember, please tell me. And I'm trying. Once again, I'm driving, so I can't do anything. The Turks, yes. And so now, their people are being slaughtered that protected us when we needed our help, their help. So I have a feeling the president of another country offered Donald Trump some kind of quid pro quo. Maybe he wanted more evidence on Joe Biden. Hey, Mr. President, you sorry ass son of a bitch. What if Joe Biden ends up not being the nominee? All of this stuff, this is the whole reason your impeachment was started. Your impeachment was started because you wanted to withhold weapons that had been authorized, in almost $400 million that have been authorized by Congress to go to the Ukraine to save their lives. People died because of you. So you may have not have been on Fifth Avenue and shot anybody, but you sure the hell did cause deaths. So your supporters have no conscience, no soul, and no real goals in life. And it's really sad. So next week we'll be talking about that, I'm sure, on the radio show. God knows only whatever else is going to happen. Remember, you can go to On Demand on iTunes, on Spotify, on pretty much anywhere you can, on Speaker. It's SP, it's like speaker, but an R in front of the E. So SPREAKCKER. And they've got all of our shows. Anchor FM radio. I mean, but you can listen to all of our shows, and they're pretty damn good if I'm not sounding too conceited about it. Anyway, I need to get off here and get some stuff done. Have a lot of work to do. So love you. Thank you so much. And Remember, keep reaching for the stars because that's where it all begins. Never let anyone touch the dream you have in life. Be you. Happy National Coming Out Day. Mwah.